Hello everyone! Today I'm going to share a story about an accident that I once experienced. At first, I was at my grandmother's house. I was not feeling well that day and I had a really bad headache. In the evening, I decided to go back to my own home, which was about 10 kilometers away. I did not go alone. I went with my lovely younger sister, Wawa. Yeah. I was the one driving the motorcycle and Wawa was sitting behind me. On the way, we stopped at a small shop to buy some porridge because I thought eating something warm might help me feel better. After that, I kept riding. However, I was too tired. And while driving, I suddenly fell asleep.
Oh no, that was really dangerous.
Yes. I even dreamed that I was singing happily as if nothing was happening. But then, all of a sudden, my sister shouted loudly, "Be careful, we are going to fall off the cliff." I woke up immediately, but it was too late. I lost control of the motorcycle and everything happened so fast. We both rolled over on the road and the motorcycle fell straight down the cliff.
That must have been terrifying.
The first thing I did was turn to my sister and ask if she was okay. She was crying loudly because she was in pain and I started to panic. Luckily, some villagers who lived nearby heard the noise and quickly come to help us. They called for more people and finally took us to the hospital. That day was one of the scariest moments in my life. I really thought something terrible was going to happen. But in the end, I felt so thankful that we survived and could go home safely.
What a relief.
Most importantly, that experience taught me a valuable lesson. I realized that driving requires full attention and responsibility at all times. Since then, I have become much more careful when riding because I never want something like that to happen again.
My story is as follows. Lately, I had been home in ages because life was packed in with classes, activities, and group projects. Even weekend felt too short. Going home always seems like a hassle, not just because of the charm, but also the cost. Most of the time, I stayed in the city, missing home, my parents, my rooms, and my mom's cooking. One day, my afternoon class got cancelled, and I was thrilled. It feels like a little miracle.
It's a very good thing.
Yeah, I immediately decided to go home by train since it's cheap and I love watching the scenery. The train left just after 1 p.m., which gave me less than an hour after class to get there. As soon as class ended, I rushed out of the building. Luckily, 3 friends were also heading home, and one offered to drive us to the bus stop. My heart was racing. The world while as we count down every minute. when we finally reached the station. The train hadn't arrived yet, and I felt a huge sense of relief, like I had just won a race.
You are really lucky.
Yeah, on the train, I sat by the window, enjoyed the cool breeze, and watched the scenery pass by.
Ooh.
For the first time in a while, I feel truly relaxed, thinking about home and my family.
Ooh.
Nothing huge happened that day, but it reminded me how good life can feel in small, simple ways. Just going home, resting, and seeing my family made me genuinely happy.
I also enjoyed your story.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy too.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye bye.